Time now for Football Friday Night, powered by WCTV.tv.
Rain, go away, and it finally did after 2 straight soggy Fridays. A beautiful night for ball as Chiles welcomed in the Godby Cougars.
Lots of Florida versus Georgia action tonight, including in Bristol, where Miller County set sail from Pirate Country.
But first, speaking of Florida and Georgia, 2 private school powers meeting for their annual clash in Hayhira tonight. Welcome in to your Football Friday Night. I'm Ryan, that's Alison, you're you, and goodness gracious, there's been so much talk this week. NFC has owned this series against Valwood. NFC has struggled out of the gate. There's a lot of reasons why, in particular because they're extremely young. But even then, if history could repeat itself, NFC would be right back on track today.
And I was about to say, what an upset that would be. I mean, you mentioned it. NFC is young. They graduated 21 seniors from last year. If they could go in and upset Valwood on homecoming night, that's a big deal.
Only 3 starters for NFC have varsity experience going into this season, and they'd love to knock off the 3A independent champs in Georgia. But as you said, homecoming week for the Valiants, looking to go into the weekend on a high note against an NFC team that's had their number. How about we start in the first quarter, shall we? No score. North Florida Christian dropping back, pocket starting to collapse. Jackson Johnson says, come on down. That's a big sack for the home team.
Next drive, Valwood ball. Tristan White going to take the handoff, juking a couple Eagles, gets well into the red zone.
Yeah, and how about that? Next play, White, handoff, touchdown. Valiants find themselves on the board first. The happy homecoming in Hayhira.
End of the first quarter, NFC ball. Arius Burt gets the handoff, cuts in, and gets into scoring position. That's actually Valwood right there. Yeah, there you go.
Good stuff for them. But hey, same drive, Riley Smith, 47 yards out. Easy as pie. Field goal. Score, by the way, at this point, 7-3.
Second quarter, Andrew Belcher gets the pitch, runs for a bit. Oh, there's the referee. Hello, get out of the way. There we go. Keep on going, young man. Finds the sideline. There he goes. Finally brought down.
Yeah, and then after that, how about White again? This his second touchdown of the game. Valwood found the end zone, but to borrow a pun from the other team, NFC fought valiantly in this one.
You're so punny.
I didn't even mean it in that way, but you take a look at the final score of this one. It is Valwood 28, NFC 10. No real surprises here, but again, to keep this couple scores, NFC has to feel pretty good about that result, especially after what happened last week against Taylor.
Yeah, and you talked to Coach Nichols earlier this week. I mean, he knew it was going to be a challenge going to Hayhira, again, on homecoming against a really talented Valwood squad. They held their own.
Yeah, again, this is going to be a season that's a little iffy in the win-loss column, but if you feel like you're getting better every week, good stuff for them.
Yep.
Valwood, great bounce back, great response against another Florida team
and they were
after coming down to McClay and getting upset.
Yeah, they were upset last week by McClay. I was at that game. Wild game. Good win at home for the Valiants.
That game was in Tallahassee, another game in Tallahassee. How about a rivalry night out in the woods? Chiles Timberwolves back-to-back one-possession losses. It's been the story of the T-Wolves for so long, trying for something different against Godby. After recovering a fumble, home team trying to make them pay. 4th and goal, but the Cougar defense holding strong. Credit Amari Jones for the big stop.
This game, whole lot of back and forth, Ryan, until midway through the second quarter. Still scoreless. Chiles trying to get something rolling. Looks like a good ball, but Devin Anderson saying not today, friends. Going up to get it. Comes down with the INT.
And they'll move it downfield. A beautiful look to Jamar and Simmons, who goes up to get it. Touchdown, Godby. 7-0 Cougars. And this one, another one-possession loss for Chiles. 14-6, your final score. They fall by 8.
Taylor County making the trip west tonight to take on undefeated Blountstown. Bulldogs led 7-0 here in the second, but a quick 1-yard rush from Tristan King puts the Tigers on the board 7-6, but Blountstown decides they're going to go for 2.
Yeah, going to roll the dice, try to take the lead here. A low snap, but King handles it, gives it to Kayan Martin, who wants the edge, but he's not going to get it. A whole pound full of Bulldogs, led by Cole Austin, drops him before the end zone.
From there, the second half controlled by the defenses. Another give to Martin. It's going absolutely nowhere. Big Nick Roberts comes up with a tackle for loss.
Taylor with the ball, trying to make something go before half. This one complete to Kingston Williams. The ball pops out. It's ruled a fumble. I don't know if he ever really had possession. Either way, it would stay 7-6 at the break, but it would stay undefeated. Taylor County, 27-6. Your final score. Hey, come on back right after this. Still a whole lot more Florida-Georgia games, including Gadsden County and Seminole Country. Come on back. Few parties like the one on Boot Hill. Madison County, you are our student section nominee for this year's Battle of the Banner, which we give out every year, of course, to the best student section throughout the Big Bend and South. Look at them.
They're having a good time.
Good old time.
Yeah.
Hey, we will get to the Cowboys game against Bay in a second. But first, lots of Florida and Georgia games tonight, including one against two teams that tasted their first defeat last week and would love to get back in the win column.
Absolutely. Gadsden County on the road at Seminole County. Could they get it done? Let's head to Donaldsonville, tossing up the fire.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, there you go. Early returns pointed towards the mighty Jags. Landon Doherty delivering a dart to Zylan Martin to move the sticks for the visitors. Couple plays later, Kimarian Battles going to go right up the gut. He'll weave his way into the promised land. 20-0 Gadsden. Seminole trying anything on offense. Indians just unable to get it going against the Jags defense. Here, Ellis Denham back to pass for the try, but he's going to get smothered. Coughs up the football in the process. Picked up by the big man, Keyshawn Saylor. Rumbles his way in for 6. 33 zip at this point, and from there, Tristan Davis and the Jag offense running wild. 60-7. That's a big rebound win.
Yeah, all right. How about Florida High on the road tonight at South Walton? Those have won back-to-back games, looking good early. How about this give Tegan Hackett right around the sideline, and he goes down for a 22-yard score. 7-0, Garnet and Gold early on in this one. Seahawks would tie it, but Florida High marches right back. Long drive capped by Hackett. This one from inside the 5, 14-7, Knowles lead it. Now after the Seahawks are called for holding in the end zone, costing them a safety, how about a free kick to Josiah Broxton, who's at the 30, 35, 40, stutter step, and you are clear for takeoff, young man. 70 yards to the Hizay, a 23-7 lead, and they would not look back. The Knowles all over South Walton on homecoming, 55-13.
Boot Hill, we talked about them earlier. They were buzzing tonight, guys. Madison County welcoming in the Bay High Tornadoes. Home team up 7-0 early. Bay coughing up the football, and who wants it? I do. DeAndre Arnold scoops it up. The nice return, it's going to lead to this. Jason McDaniel gets the rock, refuses to go down, bumbling into the end zone. 15-0 Madison after the conversion. Blink, and you're going to miss a Madison score tonight. This is Naquez Christian, who shreds the Bay defense. What Bay defense? Stays in bounds, finds pay dirt. 21-zip boys before the end of the opening quarter. Madison spreading the love tonight early, too. This time it's Sean Williams who breaks free. See ya. 27-0 just like that. Cowboys on top. 42-14, big win.
All right, Tom Causey's Miller County Pirates south of the state line tonight in Bristol, taking on Liberty County, who are now playing their second game in 5 days. Now watch this play. This is crazy. 3rd and long, Drew Johnson back to pass. Houdini move, gets out of one.
Okay.
Now tries to pass. It's swatted at the line and somehow finds the arms of another Pirate, making one man miss, spinning off another would-be tackler. Some way, somehow moving the sticks, and a couple plays later, it's Johnson faking the handoff, taking it himself. He's headed to the end zone untouched. 28-0 Miller in the second quarter. Now this is the second time I've watched Liberty this week, and I've got to give a ton of credit to one dude right here. That's Matthew Lawley. This kid is a quarterback, a corner, and a kick returner.
Utility.
And listen, I get it. When you're 0-4, it's tough. And this kid keeps running, keeps fighting, keeps battling, a shoestring away from a touchdown there. Unfortunately, however, Liberty would turn it over the next play. However, nice effort from Miller tonight.
Go Pirates.
Pirates are 42-0 in Bristol. All right. We've talked about a lot of teams that are undefeated, almost undefeated. How about Aucilla Christian?
Crushing it. Undefeated Aucilla north of the border tonight. Talk about a border war game. They're at Baconton Charter. Baconton, INT by Scott Oliver here.
Yeah. Anyway, this is Logan Hurst. I forgot to delete that out of the script. That's my bad.
This is Ryan's fault. Yeah, there we go. It's okay. Blazers lead 7-0. Okay, 3rd and goal for Aucilla. Here we go. Josh Agner finds the end zone.
Yes.
Bury your way in, young man. We love to see it.
What
2-point conversion, going to be no good here. Baconton still leads 7-6 to end the first. In the second quarter, Landon LaRosa, he won Play of the Week last week and just keeps crushing it.
He could have been nominated for this.
Keeps crushing it. 40-yard touchdown. Warriors go for 2. They are successful, up 14-7. And guess what, guys? They're still perfect. 31-7 victory over Baconton.
That may come up just a little bit later on. We'll talk about that later. Anyway, how about Mitchell County hosting Randolph-Clay tonight? Mitchell was already up 35-22 at this point. But right in front of Mitchell County's end zone, a defensive end, Arquan Kitchens stopping the Eagles from scoring with an INT. However, don't fret for Mitchell. Just take a look at your final score. A big win for the Eagles tonight. They're victorious 41-22.
All right, here we go. If there's a dog,
Hey,
you know I'm
buddy.
going to find it. Ralph, honorary Brookwood mascot tonight. Warriors still looking for that first win of the season, hosting Frederica Academy. Already up 21-0. Knights looking for more. Jaden Gibson taking the handoff, slips the tackle, finds the gap, finds the green. 39-yard scamper makes it 27-zip, and it stays 27-0 because hello, Pearson Taylor. Coming up big for the Warriors, blocking the extra point attempt. Ensuing kickoff here. Isaiah Hill going to field it. And he gone, almost. Huge pickup for the Warriors. Puts them in great field position. They take advantage of it. Good look to Taylor here, who's going to break the tackle. Going to find the end zone. That's a highlight, but Brookwood's still looking for that first win, Ryan. They fall 41-40.
All right, how about Hornet Country, where it's homecoming night in Pelham, trying to defend the nest against the Monroe Golden Tornadoes. Open and drive. Jordan Washington, Chase Dixon. He tiptoes down the sideline, and that's got a good start, boys. See you later. Look at that. The cameraman's got to run with it.
Where are you going?
It's gone. 2-point conversion's no good, but it is a 6-0 lead. Defense giving them a chance to go up by 2 scores. Monroe defender going to pop that one up in the air. Goes up, comes down. Yeah, you can take a look at your final because this was a rough night for Pelham, unfortunately. It is Monroe who gets this thing done, 28-21. Tough to lose that way on homecoming. Hey, let's take a look at the scoreboard because there's some rather interesting things to point out. Lincoln, huge win tonight against Ware County, shutting them out on the road. Franklin County, second game in 5 days, still undefeated. Jefferson, 4-1. Wakulla, big winners tonight. Brooks, unfortunately, on the losing end against Pierce. And, of course, Thomasville wins by virtue of forfeit over Bacon County. Plays of the week and all that good stuff coming up right after this. Okay, so weird night, strange night, some lopsided scores. However, no rain. Let's start there.
Thank goodness.
And 3 really, really good plays of the week.
Yeah, it was a good week. You get to decide the winner, of course. Play number 1, Florida High's Josiah Broxton at the 30, stuttering, finds the Jets. He's gone. 70-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. Love to see it.
Big blowout win for the Noles. All right, how about Godby's Devin Anderson? He's going to go way up for this interception. Nice win for the Cougs tonight over their rivals from the north side.
And a crazy play here. We're going to give this one to Miller County quarterback Drew Johnson because he kept the play alive. It slips out, throws it, gets blocked. Just nutty play. Those are your plays.
Yeah. You have till Sunday night to vote, WCTV.tv. Come back next week for what a game of the week we have for you. For the first time ever, game of the week is in East Point, Florida. Undefeated Franklin County will put their streak on the line against unbeaten Aucilla Christian. We had an inkling we were going to do this all week.
Well, we've been rooting for it
and we've also been like biting our nails all night. Like Franklin was close for a little while. They pulled away late, and it was just like, oh please. It's just like, Aucilla, you're better than Baconton. You got to win. And I saw the highlights that AOB sent us, and I saw immediately the pick at the beginning. I was like, oh no. But then saw the score, and we exhaled, and we're good. Warriors, Seahawks, we are so excited to have a small school showcase.
And we've been speaking this into existence for like 3 weeks. Like ever since like week 2 of the season, we were like, make this happen.
But hey, it's a big week next week. Big rivalry here in town. Big rivalry maybe up in Syrup Country. Hey, join us for Football Friday Night Overtime. Throw the papers. We'll see you then.